The Hustler here, and this guide is for Destiny's Crota's End raid on hard mode with only 4 players. It's normally a 6-man raid, but we're doing it with 4. It's possible to do it with 2. If you're going to try it with 2 players, then both of you need to be Titans on the Defender class. With the Taken King DLC fast approach, I know there's some of you out there that still haven't killed Crota on normal or hard, so it makes sense if you kill him first before his father Oryx starts hunting you in the DLC. Okay, in this one I'm on the Defender class for the Titan character, and I'm using Armour of Light, which gives you significant damage resistance whilst you're stood inside the shield. You can activate the shield by using L1 and R1 for the Ward of Dawn. Rest of the perks, I'd recommend using Titan Codex 2, which gives you speed and toughness increase, so when you've got the sword you can run a bit faster and take some shots. Bastion to increase the duration of the shield, Titan Codex 4 for all attributes boost, and Untouchable so you get your shield back faster. So your armor is almost maxed out and your agility is almost halfway, so you're pretty strong and you can move about a bit better. Okay, so I'm also using the 4th Horseman shotgun at 365. Handy shotgun, wouldn't get too hung up on it, there's alternatives. Also I'm using the Helm of Saint 14 helmet, which when enemies step into it they get blinded. Like I said, 4th Horseman, don't get hung up on not having it. I'd recommend any other shotgun would do the job with high impact at 331. So just make sure you've got at least a shotgun to use rather than a fusion rifle. But if you've got the 4th Horseman, I'd definitely use it. Okay, so you got your gear and we're good to go. Okay, so we made it into the end of the raid and I'm in here with Aimborn Bless, Spartan and Uncle Merkel from the Livewire team. And I'm just going to equip some special ammo so that my shotgun has as many bullets as possible. And as I said before, I'm using the 4th Horseman, and I've got my reload speed perk equipped so I can reload the gun a lot faster in between clips. Okay, so for those of you that haven't made it to Crota due to lack of a fire team or for other reasons, when you get to the end of the Crota, when he appears, you get the presence of Crota, which appears on the left hand of the screen, and this stops your health from regenerating. For a Titan, there's 3 ways to regain your health. One would be to equip the Red Death Pulse Rifle, so that every kill you make you get your health bar filled up. Alternative is to equip an exotic helmet or a legendary one, which gives you health back every time you pick up an orb. And the third would be every time you use your shield you get your health back anyway. Okay, so what we're doing is we're clearing the room out of any enemies that can shoot us from a distance, but we're only wearing down the Gold Knights as you see in front of me now, so that the person with their supercharge can actually kill the knights and they can generate 8 orbs, which you can pick up later on if you need to. Warlocks will generate between 8 and 9, Hunters with the golden gun can generate up to 8 I think, and the Titan will only ever generate 2 whilst using the shield. Okay, so what we're doing is we're, like I said, clearing the enemies and taking down the knights a little bit so whoever has a supercharge can just finish them off quickly. So we're just going to clear both sides of the room, and we've got our orbs in the corner, so we're good to go. Okay, so once you're ready to take on Crota the Titan, who I'm currently playing, jumps down to the middle. Everyone else makes their way all the way around to the right outside the window where they'll activate their rockets. Once the Titan makes his way to the middle, he then activates his shield at the top of the stairs. I wouldn't recommend activating it outside the door because the sword bearer won't actually come out. You've got resistance to damage, so feel free to unload on him as much as you like until he dies. Then pick up the sword and a quick R2 to kill any thralls that might be nearby. The other Titan on your team then needs to activate his shield on the bridge, so the knights in the tower will start shooting at that rather than you. When you're ready, tell your teammates to shoot at Crota with their rockets. He'll then drop down on one knee, hit him 3 times with R2 and then run away when his orange shield comes back up. You'll see the knights in the tower are currently distracted, so that's good. Once Crota loses his orange shield, your teammates will then need to fire on him again. Run in 3 times with R2 and then an L1 R1 to unleash your supercharge to do that extra bit of damage. You'll see the shields popped up in the corner on the right there, and then you can safely make your way back into the middle whilst Crota makes his way round to the left hand side. Your teammates need to follow you into the middle where they can then pick up any orbs that are lying around to increase their health or to increase their supercharge. I'd recommend the Destiny app on your phone if you haven't got it already. As you can see, I'm transferring the Red Death directly from the vault into my inventory, so I can use this weapon to get some health back by killing some enemies outside. You can use this if you don't have a helmet for collecting orbs. Okay, so Crota's moved back from the left all the way around into the middle, and now it's just a case of rinse and repeat. So the Titan goes back down into the middle and everyone runs to the right. If you can actually activate your shield on top of the sword bearer, that's good, because they'll instantly be blinded. If you've done it like me though, however, don't worry about it, you'll end up running over to you anyway. So it's just a case of unleashing hell on the sword bearer. He's blinded, looking a bit pussyish. Smack him about, pick up the sword, and then a quick R2 once again to build up your supercharge, although you'll probably not need it this time around. Other Titan activates his shield on the bridge, so the knights are then distracted once again, and when you're ready, just tell your team to fire at Crota. Attack Crota if you can with 3 more hits with R2, and manage to hit him twice. You can also accelerate away by jumping in the air and using R1 with the sword. And then once he loses his orange shield again, your team will fire again, and it's a simple case of 2-3 hits, and he's done before he enrages. Okay, so that's the raid done with 4 players. You can do it with 2, but you'd both need to be Titans. I hope this video has helped you out a little bit, and you're now ready for the Taken King DLC.